I'm still Josh.
I am still Banks, and we are together, Odd Places.
On the edge of Virus Town.
Josh, for, against. Differentiating between the word for, F-O-R, and against.
Oh.
If you're for something, you're against something. Or you're against something.
There's no difference.
Explain.
They're the same. They're synonyms. In concept, not in language.
Okay.
If you're for equality, you're against inequality.
Oh.
If you're for bananas, you have to be against oranges.
No, no.
That was a test.
No,
of course not.
All right. So I want to be for more than I'm against. I want to be for bananas and for apples at the same time, and for figs, and for.
What about dates?
And dates.
What about
pineapples?
Really? What about tubers? What about potatoes? And
yes, I'm for
leeks,
that.
Artichokes?
I'm for it.
So if you're for everything, then what's the point?
Okay, you get to a point. That's a great point. You're getting to a point. That is good. Being for everything, I have heard, it means you have no taste. So you love everything. However, there are certain things that I'm. Okay.
Being for everything means you have no taste?
You're right. If you love everything, what kind of taste do you have? Taste, you only have taste.
What is taste?
Like
you got to define taste for me.
Preference.
Oh, like that. Preference. Okay.
Like, oh, he has bad taste, or he has good taste.
That's a judgment, though.
That is a judgment.
It's not an absolute thing. Like,
I was going to write a joke, and the joke was something like this. I mean, it was an attempt at a joke. It was no. It was an attempt at. If I am for everything, I get accused of being for everything, which means I have no taste. And by having no taste, I thought I'm only going to be against people saying that I have no taste. So therefore, I do have some taste. Because okay, that's so.
Write that joke. It's actually
fun. That's very convoluted. It's very long.
You can work it out. We can wordsmith it.
Yeah. So my point is the difference between for and against is for is a positive. Against, I feel, is a negative.
There you go. Judging again.
Oh, come on.
How is against a negative? Are you against Nazis? Is that a positive thing that you're against Nazis or fascism? Let's call it.
No, that's a negative thing.
Are you against fascism or not? Are you against fascism or not?
The use of the word. I'm talking about the word against. When you're against something,
that's what I used. I used the word against.
You did in not in contextual. In the actual word, for is I'm supportive. I'm for. Mm-hmm. Against is no.
Correct.
So for is yes.
Okay.
Against is no. That's what I'm trying to.
You keep saying that no is a negative word. Against is a negative word. It's a negative connotation.
You don't think it is?
No. Because no. I'm against fascism. And I think that's a positive thing. Is it not? To be against fascism or to be against inequality? That's a positive thing.
Okay. If you don't like fascism, yeah. I mean, if you don't like that, then that is. I am saying, in general, when I use my words, I want to use words that are for rather than against. If I can be for more than I'm against, I think that people.
You're getting pedantic. I think that's the right word.
I don't know if I love it. I
think that's the word. You're getting very pedantic. You're at least getting semantic. Possibly also very pedantic. And I have to look up the word again because I haven't used it in a long time.
Pedantic is.
But I feel it's right. I feel words, by the way.
You feel them?
I don't always know the definition, but I feel when they're right. So carry on. I'm going to look up the word pedantic because I think I used it right.
I'm thinking pedantic is what? Pedantic is. I don't even know what pedantic is. Okay, so if I differentiate between the two, as a speaker, if I am attempting to bring hope to people, which I think is a positive thing, hope, and I am doing that by saying I'm for this and I'm for this, and I negate saying what I'm against to negate saying what. That's actually a double negative.
I don't ever never negate not what I'm saying against.
Right.
That's what I figured that for you.
If I do that, I feel that people want to be for things more than they want to be against things.
So you're being pedantic, and here's what that means now.
Okay.
It means perfectionist, fussy, finicky. You're getting too much into the weeds on the exact time. You're getting too into the minutia.
Okay.
Oh, you're getting too pedantic. I told you. I knew I was right.
So I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this, and I'm going to make it
Use
in
pedantic
my life. In my life now. So running for office, I want to be four things. I want to stay away from being against. And as in when somebody says to me, "Who are your opponents?" I don't know who my opponents are. In fact, I don't even want to think about my opponents because I believe I am not against my opponents. I am for the people. Okay. And
you're for your non-opponents.
No, because I'm going to take it one step further. I am actually for my opponents because my opponents have the possibility of being my constituents. So I'm for my opponents.
Okay.
I'm for the people. I'm not against anybody.
You're against vitriol, though.
Okay. That's something else.
Okay.
I mean, that's something else. But in this regard, I'm going, I'm not against them. I'm for you. Not them, for you. Am I against them?
Or for all. It sounds like you're really for all.
I am for all.
Which is there's no taste. You're tasteless.
Hey, I don't know if you noticed this, but the people next to us left and the people across from us.
And honestly, I don't blame them. And my goal is to get the ones across here. We got 3 more gentlemen that are really going to get tired of our bullshit. Pretty soon, I think we can clear up the entire block. We just keep going.
I think we can, yeah. I always wonder what we look like. If I would have walked by and seen you guys talking to the.
They probably think we're talking to we're brothers. We're talking to our parents like through Skype. They probably think we're using Skype and like talking to.
All right. So back to for and against. Do you think that I'm putting a judgment on for and against?
Yes, you clearly are. And it's way too pedantic for me. So
fussy.
Because against is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. You're judging it as a bad thing. You don't want to use the word. You don't like the concept, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. By the way, for it is not necessarily a good thing. If you're for pedophilia, that's not a good thing.
No. You are putting a word after for and a word after against.
Don't you have to?
No, take it for what it is.
Wait, you don't need a qualifier after for or against?
Hold on. I'm looking at just the words now. For is a positive. Against is a negative.
You can't judge words without context. You need context. Is and a positive or a negative?
It's glue. I'd give it a positive.
So it's positive. So if I say vitriol and hatred,
it's glue.
And is still a good thing?
If you look at just the word and, it's a positive. If you look at vitriol, I look at it as like a negative thing.
Glue is positive?
Glue is positive. It brings things together. What's the glue of our civilization? I think it's civility. So if it's glue, I think it's good. Brings us together. Now.
Would you glue a puppy to the side of a pickup truck? Because look, it's bringing things together. You keep judging you're judging in your own way.
I'm staying just with words.
Yes.
Just with not words in a sentence. If we take a sentence,
words by themselves, outside of a sentence, outside of context, have no meaning.
And has a meaning.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, come on.
Meaning, what does it mean?
It means the glue. It brings two things together.
Okay, but when you put a judgment on it, good or bad, you need the context. Is and a good or bad word depends on the context of the use.
Okay, we're looking at this 2 different ways. I'm looking at it just as words. You're looking at it as what the word is in the
correct
entirety or in.
Correct. I'm just saying you can't judge a word without context. It has meaning, but you can't judge it. You can't say good or bad.
Why not? Why? I'm going to give you a word. Ready?
Okay.
Josh. Good word, bad word.
There's good and bad in Josh.
All right. And good or bad word?
Depends on the context. If it's hatred and vitriol, that's bad. If it's love and kindness, then it's good.
All right. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm going to get in the weeds with it, and you're getting into the whole world. I love
Your pedanticism is perfect.
Yeah.
It's just so cute.
Yeah. Thank you. Pedanticism, like it. I'm
Yes.
Banks.
I'm Josh.
We are odd places going
To the edge of something.
All right.
We really don't know what.
We did it.